welcome back to my channel. Today we are doing a cat eye tutorial. That's right, something you all have been asking for so long. I'm going to try my best to explain it. It's a little bit difficult to explain, but I'm going to do my best for you guys. That's right. So this tutorial has been a long time coming. I get asked all the time what liquid liners I use, how I do it, what my technique is. So, start off by looking like an alien with no liner, no lashes, no nothing. And I did my lids pretty bare today just to showcase this liner. I am in love with the Sex Kitten liner from Tarte. It's a liquid felt tip liner. I also really love this one from LA Splash Cosmetics. It's a gel liner. You do need a brush to apply this, but I love how black this stuff is. So we're gonna zoom in on this face right here. And like I said, I like a felt tip. I prefer this over a brush tip. Brush tips can tend to flare out and the brushes can kind of get loose and make your liner look messy, so I do not like those. So first I start at the outer corner of my eye and I create a little line. You don't want to go completely straight out, but you don't want to go completely straight up either. You don't want to do a little curl up. You want to go straight out, kind of how your brows go is what I would say. And then you create a little line along that lash line and you just start going thicker as you get towards the outer corner and more thin as you go in the inner corner. You want to get as close to that lash line as you possibly can. You don't want any skin showing through. A really good trick you can do is when you're looking, you want to look down into your mirror and tilt your head back a little bit, and you want to make sure that line from the inner corner of your eye is completely straight all the way out to that tip of that cat eye. You don't want any little bumps in the road, you don't want any little, nudges going down, anything going up. You want it to be completely straight. So it's going to be super thick on the outer corner of that cat eye until you get to the tail, of course, and pretty thin on the inner corner. And I lightly just take the tip of that felt tip liner and I create the very tip of the cat eye going inwards. So I don't go, you want to keep the the liner at its tip when you do the tip of the cat eye. You don't want to lay it flat. You want to do it at the very, very tip and go very lightly when doing the tail. And also the same with the inner corner. You want to go pretty lightly. I also go down on my lower lash line just a little bit and make sure everything's connected and nice and straight. So again, you just want that whole line from the inner corner of your eye to the outer corner to be completely straight. So when you look up, there is a little curve. If you do it curved while you're looking into the mirror with your head tilted back, it's going to be way too curved and it's going to look really messy and it's just not going to look right. I do my cat eyes pretty dramatic, guys, so you can always do a little bit more thin, you can do a little shorter, but I personally think a cat eye looks better when it's a little bit thicker and a little bit longer. Sometimes I'll go like past my eyebrow too. And again, like you see these little notches right here, these little bumps, I'm just gonna fix that and make it all nice and straight and smooth. And again, right there, I'm just going to keep connecting that and lightly taking baby steps. You want to go at baby steps and you want to go very lightly. You don't want to press too hard with the liner, and you're just going to lightly connect everything so it's totally 100% straight. I hope that all makes sense, guys. I told you it's kind of hard to explain. Now we're going to zoom back out. And I always love to use lashes. These are from Rouge.and.Rogue. They're their black magic lashes in the style Nirvana. And I'm going to be using my Roller Lash mascara, my favorite mascara that never flakes and is not too clumpy. Lashes are super important with a liner look, guys. You don't have to do fake lashes if your lashes are naturally voluminous and thick. Lucky you. Mine aren't. Mine are stick thin. So I am using some very dramatic lashes. Also, a good trick is taking a black pencil. This is Basket Case from Kat Von D. Any black pencil will do though, and you want to run it along the waterline on the upper part of your eye. So from the outer corner to the inner corner, hopefully without poking your eye out, you can blend together the liner and your lashes a little bit better. This is also a good trick to make sure that your falsies blend in better with your natural lashes. You just don't want any skin showing through. You want it to be totally opaque and black. So that's a good trick just to make sure the liner is all blended in. And I always use black lash glue because if you use clear or white or any other color, I don't know if other colors exist, you will have to go back over your liquid liner one more time to make sure that there's no glue showing through. So I personally prefer black liner. If you're doing a very thin cat eye, it might be hard to use black lash glue because, you'll be able to see it. If you mess up, but that's kind of why I like to do a thick cat eye, and personally I just like thicker cat eyes over thin ones. That's just my personal preference. And I always push my lashes up. I like my lashes to stand straight up kind of and look more dramatic rather than sticking straight out. It's just how I like it, y'all. And you can always run that liner back through your waterline again after putting your lashes on if you need to. But that's it, guys. I hope this tutorial helped you a little bit. Please let me know if you have any questions at all. I tried my best to explain it. Make sure you're subscribed, and I will see you in my next tutorial. Bye.